So this morning, I want to say it was maybe like 8 a.m. or so, somewhere in that range. Paramount launched a hostile takeover for Warner Brothers Discovery. This comes several days after Warner Brothers Discovery has reached an agreement with Netflix to be acquired by them. Now, a hostile takeover is not Hans Gruber walking into Nakatomi Plaza trying to get a bunch of bearer bonds. It's not
true.
that.
It's slightly different.
Okay? What is a hostile takeover, Michael?
It's when you go to offer to buy a company, and rather than the traditional route of the board or the CEO accepting or denying your offer, you bypass them and go straight to the shareholders.
You're saying, yes.
I am going to put this vote to the vote of your actual shareholders, which, the board is not the majority in most cases, and so they try and actually stuff the deal down the throat of the board. The initial deal that was agreed to, the Netflix buyout, was agreed to by the CEO and the board. It was a little bit less than the Paramount deal, but was not for the same group of assets. So the Netflix deal was a mostly cash but some stock offer at $27.75 per share, but it was for everything but the cable network business of Warner Media.
Which you could make the case that maybe that doesn't have any value or might have negative value depending on how you view it.
No clue what it's worth.
Yeah.
The Paramount deal, on the other hand, is the entire company at a slightly higher price, and when you take into account that it's an all-cash offer, they point out that, because it's all cash, it's $18 billion more in cash to shareholders. I would also think that if you're buying the entire company, it happens a little bit faster than the Netflix deal, where they first have to spin the company into two and then complete the acquisition. But I don't know, and I don't know how much more that is worth, and nonetheless, they are going to try and take this to shareholders.
So we now are going to have, again, just what is probably going to be a pretty ugly public battle between these two companies to try to buy Warner Brothers Discovery.
You could see the offers get upped further. Paramount also pointing out that they think that they can get a deal past legislative concerns, antitrust concerns, better than Netflix can, and there may be some truth to that. The president has been pretty vocal about this, saying that he has concerns about the Netflix deal and has some pretty close connections to the Ellison family, who runs Paramount, which shouldn't be a factor, but pretty clearly is.